Well, here we are in September, the dog days of summer, 98 degrees every day for the last week, very low humidity. The harvest is literally days away from starting. This is the 4th, Thursday. We're going to be probably picking, our first pick is going to be on Sunday. It'll be the Pinot Noir from Jewel Vineyards. Relatively small crop, but it looks real good. Everything looks really good this year. The biggest issue that we're having with the harvest so far is that because of the size of the crop, which is relatively small because of some freezing and frost in April and May, is that the grapes are ripening quite quickly. So the sugar levels are high, but the acid levels are staying high also. So our biggest issue for a year like this is to let the grapes hang out long enough to get soft acidity. And that's it's going to be a challenge this year. Our McLeese Merlot, which is a mainstay of our Merlots, is sitting at 24 on the 4th of September, and the acid level is probably about 3.3 pH. We like to pick at 3.5. So maybe by the time that sugar level is at the point of picking, the acids will finally be soft, but the sugars could be up in the 27 range. So anyway, we've got our work cut out for us this year, and on kind of a very, very, very happy note, but a sad note at the same time, Jean Briddell, that's been working with us for the last 18 months, is moving on to something really special that she wanted to do in the last few years that she's been working here, and finally she made the choice and made the change, and she's on her way. Where are you going, Jean?
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah.
Yoga training.
Yoga training. Why do we have to go to Mexico for yoga training?
That's just where they put it at.
Is this just like a regular yoga, or is there something special about it?
Bikram yoga.
Bikram.
Hot yoga.
Hot yoga.
Yep.
So tell us about that.
Well, I started doing it about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had a really bad back, and it helped my back heal without having surgery. And there's a lot's been going on this last year, and so it kind of can help you physically and mentally. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm kind of restructuring my life. What do I want to be?
When you grow up?
Yeah. When I get serious, what do I want in my life, and what do I want to be involved with and help other people with too, and everything like that. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to do this. So it's 9 weeks of pretty intensive.
So what do you get when you're done with this?
You get a certification so that you can teach.
Teach? So that's what you want to do, teach yoga?
I'd like to open a studio.
Open a studio here in the Bay Area?
I'm thinking Indiana.
Indiana?
Closer to my family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the plan if I can make it through 9 months.
9 months or 9 weeks?
9 weeks.
And then how long do you have to, what do you have to do after that? Do you immediately go to Indiana to open up a studio?
You have to teach for 6 months.
Okay.
And then you can be qualified. That's one of the prerequisitions for it, to be qualified to open up a studio. So, the thing about it is, it's a big change or whatever, but sometimes I think change is going to happen anyway. It's kind of nice to be the conductor of it rather than just...
Or at least be going with the water rather than trying to swim against it. Huh?
Exactly, yeah. But the last year and a half has really been awesome. And it's funny, when I was in Houston, I remember when I was a wine buyer, somebody said, "You haven't been over to Napa or Sonoma?" I said, "No, I haven't. I've been working in the industry for a couple of years, and the first place I ever went to see vineyard was in France, which was kind of bizarre, even though they had them in Texas. I didn't see them there. And then,
well, there wasn't very many when you were there, but not like now.
Yeah.
Growing into a pretty big industry in Texas.
Yeah, they grow awesome wine down there. Next thing you know, it's like all of a sudden I've been living in Sonoma, and it's a magical place. I think it's just this pocket in the world. I'm thinking things like the whole North Bay area, and there's some unbelievable areas in Sonoma. It has to be one of them. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's like, I love it hot, and I don't even think it's that hot out there right now, and unless you're right in the sun or whatever. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, but if you're in Texas at 98 degrees, it'd be 98% humidity too.
But I lived in Texas. I liked it.
It's about 26%. Well, yeah, but the Bikram yoga, I guess, is pretty high humidity in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And it
interesting.
smells good.
It smells? It smells good, right? Mm.
But, the thing that's just kind of cool is like, I've been doing wine for like 7 years now, and it's like I feel like I came full circle with it. Like I started in the industry, I didn't know anything. I didn't even know, I wasn't sure if Cabernet Sauvignon was red wine. I was drinking a lot of beer.
Is it red wine?
It is.
What about Chardonnay? Do they have red Chardonnays?
No,
No,
not yet.
okay.
You should do something like that.
I'm trying to, yeah.
And so it's like I end up in Sonoma working with you, that what you do is just like full circle with everything. When I lived in Texas, I was kind of getting to the point of understanding what clean food was and realizing that, it is important and it does affect you and all that. And of course, living in Sonoma just nailed it all down. Yeah, it's extremely important, and it's brought me to the realization too that everybody really needs to be aware of it for so many different reasons. For our environment, for our soil, for our children, how Alice Waters is doing all the things with schools, teaching kids how to grow food, and they see that it actually comes from the ground and not like a package. And so all that is just like full circle. I think that's what kind of enlightened me to get into yoga. And I don't know, I just always know that this is an unbelievable special place, and it's not like I'm, going to the moon.
Right, so I'm going to make it hard. Give us one sentence, something that like when Gia does the wine club thing, she comes up with a nice little quote. Lay a sentence of, after 18 months of working here, what is the most important? What is the essence of it all?
Well, I think some tag words would have to be clean. I mean, I could say a lot, and I know we're running out of time. Well, I could say a lot about...
You got to go to Acapulco.
I'm not leaving yet.
Oh, okay.
Wow, so a quote is to sum up the last
Yeah, what do you say? Like, it's just... part of the, I think we were talking earlier, and I'm not going to try to put it in your mouth, but like following what we're trying to do in wine is something that it's wine, but it also is a pursuit of excellence and quality in your life.
Right.
And so I'm a winemaker, but it doesn't mean everybody's going to be a winemaker, should be a winemaker. And you're going into a yoga teaching and in a small business, which is kind of interesting in the sense that we're doing the same thing. So it's like a launch of those same ideals of life.
You know what I think would be? I guess I always think of just like, like you're thinking of a heading, and I think it's integrity, because it's like, I don't know, I think just a lot of stuff that comes out of Sonoma, it is maybe a smaller producer or whatever, and but that means that there is a lot of control with it, and I think that the integrity of it can stay true rather than when things get a little bit too big, it gets a little bit too commercial or whatever, and it loses its like whole like essence of how it started and all that.
The bags of chemicals come in.
Yeah.
The end and the beginning of something new, and we all hope and really have you in our thoughts, Dean, that things work out exactly the way they should be and the way you want to, and being close to your family in Indiana is, I think, the way it's supposed to be. Thank you, and we'll be seeing you again for sure.
Yep,
and,
totally.
And next year, 2009, is going to be the 30th anniversary party, July. So
make sure you send me an invite. Don't forget.
You're already invited right now.
I know, but I might forget. Can you send me an
We'll
email?
let you know the day after.
Yes, there's like a party.
We're having a going away party for Jean on Saturday.
Yeah.
But you already went away.
Yeah, I'm leaving Saturday. So.
Yeah. Perfect.
But it sounds like fun.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you for everything, Tony.
Right.
Awesome experience.
Good. Thank
you. And once you go clean, I don't think you can go back. So it's like, which is good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you're aware, and once you realize it, and once you drink something that doesn't have Lord knows what in it, how can you possibly drink something conventional or not know what's in it? So thanks for letting me be involved with what you do, and it was an unbelievable full circle for me in the wine world.
Great.
Not to say I won't be drinking wine.
No, after you have to go through this.
After 9 weeks, I might have a glass.
Maybe I'll need one, maybe two.
A couple glasses.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you.